Hey guys, it's Jenny here, and I have my two little nephews here. This is Jake and Charlie. So today I'm going to be doing the Thanksgiving book tag. It's Thanksgiving, and I'm still stuffed to the brim. I ate so much food.
I'm hungry again. Yeah, me too.
Anyway, I found actually two Thanksgiving tags, and I just decided to combine them and do both of them in the same video. So I don't know where either of them originated, but we're gonna just combine them. The first one says, name a book that made you thankful you live in your world and not the book's world. And hands down, this book was obviously The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I mean, who wants to live in a world where you're forced to kill each other? Would you want to enter a competition where you have to kill people?
Nope.
Exactly.
That's what this book's about?
Uh-huh.
I don't have this book.
A book that changed your perspective? Probably. I would say probably Stalking Jack the Ripper. This is one of my most recent reads. This probably changed my perspective mostly because she's such a strong female character, and it made me realize how fortunate we are to have, like, the rights that we do now, and it just gave me a new perspective, a new take on that. What character would you be thankful for if they were your significant other? Honestly, I don't remember which book it's in, but I'm gonna have to say Rysand from Court of Mist and Fury, or any...
I think I know this one.
Any Akotar book.
I know that one.
Any Akotar book, really. Any of the three. I love him so much. I'd be very thankful if he was my significant other.
The who?
One of the main characters. Oh. What character would you say thanks but no thanks to? Once again, we're gonna go to one of the Akotar books, and we're gonna say Tamlin for this book. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks, Tamlin. Or no, we could redo that and say, Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Name a book that made you laugh out loud just like your drunk Uncle Earl at Thanksgiving. Book that made me laugh.
Was this a good book?
Huh?
Was this scary?
Yeah, kind of. The book that made me laugh last was... No, that book made me cry. I'm gonna say Court of Mist and Fury. That book, I'm pretty sure this made me laugh some of the time. The other was spent being angry and crying. A book that made you incredibly angry.
This one?
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it was this one. Yeah. This book. Oh, wait, no. This book made me angry.
Why? What happened?
I can't tell you.
Why?
Because. Spoiler alerts, man. By the end of this book, I was crying so hard I could not breathe. So, yeah, that's cool. I couldn't breathe because I was crying so hard. I was so angry. But yes, also, this book really, really made me mad at the end. Like, furious. But oh well. Finally, name one thing you were thankful for about BookTube. The thing about BookTube is that I'm so thankful that it's such an open community where everybody can equally express themselves without being, like, ridiculed, and for, like, talking about what they love and being supported instead of, discouraged. Okay, so now we're on to another tag, which is the same thing, it's just got some different questions. What book is purely... Number one is The Bread. What book is purely fluff and has no real plotline? Honestly, I'm gonna have to say Pretty Little Liars. I really love this series, I honestly do, but, like, there's no real plot. Like, sure, yeah, they're trying to solve a murder, but, like, it just keeps being repetitive and keeps dragging you on. And that's something I will admit, even though I love the series a lot, the TV series and the book series. So it doesn't really have a plot. Like, yeah, it's a good book, it's a good show, but, like, plot just really isn't there. Turkey, what book made you want to fall asleep? This book
Legend.
put me to sleep. I'm trying to read this book. It's not working out because you know why? I keep falling asleep. Literally.
Why not good?
It's boring. I'm not into dystopian right now. I'm into fantasy.
What's going on?
Nothing. 3 is The Gravy. What book makes the whole series worth reading?
Whoever.
This book makes the whole series worth reading. The 3rd book in the series just makes it all worth reading. It's so good.
Whoever wrote this book must have been scaring themselves. It's a big bad book.
Number 4 is The Dressing. Which book is stuffed full of drama scenes? Obviously, we're Pretty Little Liars is packed full of drama. That's literally what it is. It's a drama series.
This book's 1,180 pages.
So yes, this is all drama. 5, mashed potatoes. What book looked good and then wasn't? We're gonna go over to the walls around us. Yeah, I was so beyond excited about this in one of my first book outlet hauls. And then I tried to read it and I'm like, and yeah, it just wasn't good. I had to DNF it like 20 pages into it. Or 40 something. Yeah, I just couldn't get through it. 6, The Cranberries. Which book has the sweetest romance? Honestly,
this one?
I'm still thinking that A Court of Wings and Ruin has the sweetest romance, guys. I've talked about this book so many times, but I love the romance in this book so freaking much. I love the relationship in here. Yeah. I can't wait. It's probably going to be a series I reread multiple times. What's the corniest book you've ever read? The Corn. And then, yeah, Cranberries. So The Corn is what's the corniest book you've ever read? One of us is lying. This is a really overhyped book. And I thought the hype was gonna live up to the hype. It did not. It did not. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the corniest book
you've ever read?
Yeah. Well, wow. I don't know. It's really corny. It's just like so stereotypical and like predictable. Green Beans. What book is too long and needs to be shortened? Predictable, but It by Stephen King.
Yeah,
While I understand the need for detail, I just don't think there's a need for that much detail.
Yeah, it's 1,000.
I mean, we could have easily gotten past with like an 800-page book. Even that would suffice. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? 9, Sweet Potato Pie. Ew. What book did you read to get out of your reading slump?
This book.
No, I hated that book.
This book.
Who's this one?
Yeah.
Actually, it was A Court of Thorns and Roses, but that one's at my dad's house because I don't have the hardcover one yet. So we're just gonna, represent it with the sequels. But yeah, A Court of Thorns and Roses actually got me out of my book slump. Because that's when I started the series, was in August. And yeah, so that got me out of my book slump. Solely because the fantasy world was so good. But yeah, that concludes my Thanksgiving book tag. I wanted to do something in honor of Thanksgiving. But actually, there's another thing I want to talk about at the end of this video, which is Black Friday.
She has a lot of books. Yeah, she does.
I think they know that.
Yeah. A lot. Like, probably 400.
300. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Black Friday. So Book Outlet started their sale today at 10 a.m. So naturally, I hit it up. And I had the books that I was going to get planned for 3 days. Mind you, I've never been Black Friday shopping before. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be in stores. If I start buying at exactly 10 a.m., I'll get everything I have planned. Then people started stealing stuff out of my cart. Like, I had a Court of Thorns and Roses coloring book in my cart. And then when I went to go check out, I noticed that my balance was lower. And I went and looked and I'm like, what's missing? And I'm like, somebody stole my coloring book. And so I just replaced it with something else. And then I went to go check out again. And I noticed something else was missing. And I'm like, what the heck? What'd they steal now? And yeah, they stole The Last Magician right out of my cart. And I'm like, God dang it. I really wanted the hardcover. So I just, substituted in with 2 other books that I kind of wanted but didn't really want. I just threw them in there before somebody could steal something else.
I want to get a fat pack.
And then,
tomorrow.
Then, when I was getting ready to check out, my dad had locked his credit card because Amazon keeps trying to renew his membership, without his permission. So he had his credit card locked. So when I went to go pay for it, it declined me. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, oh, hold on. It'll take me 5 minutes, but I'll unlock it for you. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, please don't steal anything from my cart, because one of the things that I ordered only had 2 left in stock. And I'm like, But yeah, I ordered from Book Outlet for the Black Friday sale. So I also shipped that to my dad's house because, as you all know, I have a problem with my mail lady here with my books. And yeah, we're going to be going with our dad tomorrow after I babysit them the whole day. And so yeah, we're going to be going with our dad, and hopefully I'm going to be going to Barnes & Noble sometime this weekend. Probably not on Friday, but hopefully sometime, because I have a 25% off coupon, plus the membership deal is still going on where you get 20% off. So
how long does Black Friday last?
It usually it's on Friday, but some stores go until Sunday. So yeah, that's the Black Friday rant and update that I had. But yeah, that concludes the tag. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment down below because I love talking to all you guys. And hopefully I might...
You look so depressed.
I might do a bookshelf tour soon. Everybody keeps asking for it, and I finally have my bookshelf nice and clean. So maybe I'll film that. Thanks for watching.